Welcome everybody to Hidden Artist tutorial number 1. In this tutorial I will simply show you how to navigate the Hidden Artist application right from when you first started till the point where you start to paint your first painting. When you start up Hidden Artist, you will be given this gallery view as you see here. This gallery view will show you all of your paintings, whether they're completed or partially done. On this page, you can see there's really two different things you can interact with other than the paintings. First one is this question mark in the top left-hand corner. Just push on that to see really a textual version of what I'm giving you right now, which just tells you how to interact with the paintings, create new paintings, and so forth. To close it, simply just push back on the blue X in the corner and it will go away. Secondly, in the top right-hand corner, you'll see one of these hamburger menu icons. If you push on that, it gives you a simple little painting, or menu I should say. And inside here you can do just a few things. You can add a new painting, which I'll show in a minute. You can visit the Hidden Artist store, or you can follow this link to a playlist of tutorials. And if you were to click on that, you would get to a playlist which would have this tutorial as the first one in the list. So perhaps you've already done that to get here. So before I go into this menu, I will first just show you that this screen will scroll to the right-hand side and let you view all the paintings that you currently have. I've been using this for a while during testing, so I have quite a few here. And when you get to the end, there's always going to be one frame with a plus on it. This is probably the easiest way to add a new photo into your painting gallery here so that you can then paint it. So you can either hit there, or in this menu as well, you can do an add new painting if you don't want to scroll to the end. So I will first show you how to do that. So if I were to click on the plus here, it opens up another little menu. It gives you three options. The first option is to add a Hidden Artist photo. This is allowing you to take one of the bundled photographs that comes with the application as your starting point for doing a painting. You can secondly add your own, so this is a photo you've taken. And you should probably watch a later tutorial about what's a good photo to paint and how to set up a photo to make it a good quality one for painting. Finally, there's add puzzle photo, and we'll get into that later. So if I do the first one, add Hidden Artist photo, that will give me another menu, and we'll show you a set of photographs here that are paintable within the application. Some of these you would have seen as I scrolled through my gallery, which I've already painted. And you can choose any of these ones that are here. Some of these later ones that you're seeing right here are actually in a photo bundle that you can purchase, but the first group over here are ones that you can just get with the free application. So if I were to pick this gentleman here, it'll pull up another menu showing me which photograph I chose and give me a few different options. I can change the name of it, which will show up on the little frame beneath the painting. And I can also choose a few other options like outline hints. This will give you, in your initial painting to start, whether it gives you any little lines to show you areas of contrast, which gives you a head start on your painting. So I'll leave that unlocked just to show you. Difficulty, easy or hard. This makes a slight change to how quickly the paintbrush picks up the underlying color. Hard will give you a bit more of a painting feel to it. It gives a little bit more kind of dragging of the paint throughout the painting and gives you a better brush stroke. So I always like to do it on hard, but when you're first starting, it might be good to start on easy. Finally, this is the final painting resolution. So while you might be tempted to always do high, low and medium are also good options. It just depends on how much RAM or memory you have within your device. You know, a higher resolution one might take much more memory and create a little bit of stuttering as you paint on a lower end device. For high-end devices, you have no worries about that. Finally, the painting that is produced will take up a bit more of your storage on your device. Maybe you're lacking much storage, so maybe you want to go on a medium. I'll just do medium for now. And if I hit add, it will add this new picture. Spending a little bit of time to create these outlines. So now you can see in my new painting here, there's a bit of a hint of what's there below it. If I had set the outline hints to none, this would just be white. And so if I click on here, just briefly, I can show you, it comes into the painting application at the moment, but we're not going to do that right now. So if I go back to the gallery, I can show a few other things. So if I click on the frame below, where the name of the painting is, it'll give me a few other little options. I can rename it. I can get information, where I click on this thing, and it will just tell me a little bit about where the picture came from. That's important to give credit to the people that took these photographs. In this case, all of the bundle photographs came from a great site called pexels.com. This site gives high quality photographs for 0 royalties, though you are able to donate to them if you like them. And other information we have here is both the painting size and the source picture size. So the painting size is what you will be working on when you do the painting. The source picture size is scaled to be similar dimensions, but could be lower, could be higher. If you have too low source picture size, maybe you've imported one of your own photographs that is quite low in resolution, it won't give you the best kind of results, because lower resolution means you have less information. If you're trying to do crisp edges and stuff like that, it just won't give it to you. So a good rule of thumb is to have at least one of the edges be up to about 2500 here. Over 3000 is even better. It's not to say you can't do it with a lower resolution, and perhaps the image you get from it you like. It might be a little bit more abstract. But anyway, this is the information you can get from it. Finally, you can hit delete. If I hit delete, it will give you a check just to make sure for sure you want to delete it. If you do, you can hit delete. Once you've done that, there's no going back. It's gone. However, you can back this guy up. If I were to want to get it out of this application but not lose it, I can go into the painting itself, do this share hidden artist file, which will share all of the state around this, and I can just save it to something like save it to files, and it will put it into my storage on my iPad here and not lose it. And then if I were to delete it from the application, I can always reload it from my files area. So you can save it, get it out of here, keep your gallery clean while not losing all the paintings you've done. Finally, one thing I wanted to show you is that there is a hidden artist store. This is how I can possibly make some money from this. I do appreciate anyone that's purchased anything. There are a few things here right now, probably will be more added later. First one is the Pro version. I have already purchased this in this version of the application I have on my iPad. This gives you a few different things you can do. Higher resolution paintings. That high resolution that I just showed you is only available in the Pro version. You can paint your own photographs, so these are allowing you to import. When you share a painting that you've done on the free version, it will put a small little watermark in the bottom corner if you don't have the Pro version. And then doing the export of the hard files, that's the underlying state, is only in the Pro version. So, certainly you don't have to do it, and there's a lot of fun you can have without buying the Pro version. So definitely try it out first before you do give me any money. I only want you to pay me if you enjoy it. Finally, there's 10 photographs that come with the app. If you want to get more, you can then buy them for a reasonably cheap price, and they'll just show up in your Add Hidden Artist photo menu once you've purchased it. So we have 2 bundles of pictures you can paint, and we have 2 puzzle bundles. I'll show you the puzzles in a second. A puzzle is really basically a photograph where you don't get to see it at all. And so you're really just trying to guess what you're trying to paint and then slowly make it, paint it in as you go. It's quite fun to do that. I enjoy it a lot. I try to get other people to create one of these things for me. And of course, once you have a Pro version, you can actually create your own picture, import it into here, create a painting in the gallery that has no outline hints, and then you can share that whole hidden artist file with someone else. Text it to them or email it to them, and they can import it into their version, and then they'll be able to see or get an empty photograph that they have to paint and figure out what it is. It's kind of a neat idea for different things. You might have a scavenger hunt where you send a clue as part of this, and then you have to paint it in, or just sending a bit of a trolling painting from a beach vacation that someone has to fill in and see where you're having fun. So I'll just show doing that. If I add if I go back here and add a puzzle photo, you will get, with the application for free, you get 2. If you were to buy more photographs in here, you get other groups of 8 or 10 of them. So for instance, if I were to pick this thing, it doesn't give me any options about outlines or anything like that. I get a bare painting to start with, and I have no idea what's on here. And then I can just start painting and try to figure it out. Like, what is this painting? And it is quite addictive doing this, I find. I mean, I've spent so much time doing these. You zoom in, try to find these edges, try to find the contrast, and then, you can slowly figure it out. So anyway, I enjoy that. We're not going to go into the painting too much because that's other tutorials. So that's about it for now. Thank you for watching the tutorial, and certainly thank you for trying this application. I really hope you enjoy it. And please leave comments in the App Store if you have any issues with it or just want to give me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Goodbye.